But we're gonna take the kids.
No, you're
now.
not.
Yes, we are.
I'm allowed to swear.
You are not.
Freedom of speech.
I just want to make it clear, I didn't even do any editing, that's just how the video starts. So you can probably tell it's about to get a little bit crazy. So today we're looking at some body cam footage of a very crazy mother. And to be completely honest, it's one of the craziest body cam footages that I've ever seen. And I don't understand why anyone would want to act the way that she did on camera, but I'm going to try to give you a breakdown of the situation basically before we get into it. So here's my breakdown. So she has multiple children by 2 different fathers. And it seems that she has split custody with her kids and that both of the fathers want their children returned to them and that the guy on the boat made the phone call. Or at least that's what I was able to gather, because it leads to this horrible blow up that you're going to see in a second. I'm also just going to address it right here. If you hear any bad audio, it's because my water heater is currently on and it's making a lot of noise because it's snowing outside. So there are going to be some moments where my audio doesn't sound correct. That's because I'm trying to minimize the background noise. But without any further ado, let's get started. Hit that subscribe button. It's free.
One woman's temper is about to really rock the boat.
Listen, sit down and talk, okay? I'm telling you to sit down and talk right now.
Dude, and you're telling me you're taking my kids, but you don't even know their dad's name. So,
Maybe I misspoke on the father's name of the caller, but both fathers, I spoke to both of them.
why would you call the dads of my children?
They called us. That's why we're here. They called us.
I have, and my lawyer
Where's
said that
it at?
I get them until the date that is on my phone.
Okay.
My lawyer said I get them until the date that's on my phone.
You're looking at 34-year-old Alicia Orzel.
I just want to add in, I googled her name out of curiosity and I found a lot of stuff. I do believe I found her TikTok where she goes over a lot of the custody battle with her children. I also found something saying that she was charged with battery to an officer, and after watching this video, yeah, that's kind of believable, but then again, I don't know if this is the exact same woman. There is a chance Google's telling me about a different Alicia.
The man, seen here with Alicia, is allegedly behind the initial reports. Let's see what he has to say.
Ted? Do you know why we're here? You can speak up too, sir, because I'm pretty sure you know why we're here.
So I'm not going to play this entirety of the next part because it's really sad and you really don't want to see it, but basically she calls her lawyer and tells her, hey, I don't want to give up my kids, and the lawyer says, you have to. So eventually after that, the officers get tired of waiting, so they get on top of the boat and the kids start crying. And the main reason I don't want to show it is because the kids start crying, saying things like, Mommy, I don't want to see that, I don't want to see you get arrested, and it's really sad to watch. So the kids are trying to tell their mom, hey, just listen to the cop, I don't want to see my mom go to jail, but obviously the mom isn't going to listen to the kids, so she keeps arguing with them anyway. And that's pretty much it. That's all that happens in the time I'm about to skip over.
Maybe you should know what the you're gonna say before the you come in here saying the wrong name of the dad.
Yes,
you
sir.
piece of cop.
I'm gonna be honest, at this point, I don't even feel like she knows the dad's name. I feel like she's trying to do that thing in a conversation where you forget the other person's name, so you're trying to make them say the person's name. Something like, you don't even know the name of my kid's dad, which is... because she probably just doesn't remember it.
Sorry, I misspoke, Alicia.
Yeah.
Come on, and I'll help the other one put that orange one on here. Okay. Need anything else, or you got her?
No, we're good.
Okay. Sweet. Okay.
We're going back to the house.
What house?
The house where you guys are staying to get their belongings.
All stuff today to them.
Yeah.
Okay.
Are they not coming up here? I don't get to see them again.
They're not here right now, no.
So you guys you guys are just coming to get their stuff? Like,
Yep.
I thought Greg was coming up here and I would get to say goodbye to my kids.
Here's the deal, ma'am. If you wouldn't have acted the way you did on the boat, we would have put that
Obviously
position.
not if you're not letting me say goodbye.
Ma'am, if you wouldn't have acted that way on the boat, we would have we would have brought him here, we would have done whatever we needed to. Try to get out of here, man.
Yeah, she's gotta go. She's destroying my house. I'm down 2 TVs and a bunch.
Destroying your house.
Yeah.
Okay.
I mean, there's broken glass in the bedroom. What she fixing? Oh, yeah, she's on.
Has she hit you?
Yeah.
When did she hit you?
Yesterday morning. With
Yesterday
rocks in the
morning?
driveway.
She was throwing rocks at you.
No, she was using them as glass knuckles.
Oh.
Rocks.
Okay.
You've been there.
I think that we should all keep this in mind, that this person is claiming that this woman is abusive. This guy admitted that he's been hit by her, and we also just saw how she acts when she doesn't get her way, so I can only imagine what happens behind closed doors. She's also breaking and destroying things that I'm assuming don't belong to her, because I'm assuming that she doesn't own the house. Keep in mind, I don't want to reach or say that she's something she's not, but she generally doesn't seem to be safe to have around children. Because if she's so outwardly willing to do this while being recorded and in front of police officers, I can only imagine what she's willing to do when they're not around. It just doesn't sit well with me.
I'd really not get involved in it this time, man. So be ready, boys. She's gotta go.
Come on, we're not trying to take her anywhere. We just. But if there's a problem here, we can't leave you with that either.
Yeah, I can't.
Does she have somewhere she can go? One of these vehicles hers?
Yes, but she won't leave.
So you want her out?
Yes.
We can get her out here for you. If that's what you want, we can have her removed.
But then she's going to come back, and she's threatened to kill all my family at least 12 times.
I want to be very clear, I've only really seen the freak out part of this video. I did not see the entirety of this thing until I'm recording the voiceover, which is right now. So I'm hearing a lot of this for the first time right now, and honestly, this woman sounds insane and she doesn't sound like she needs to have her children around her. And with this added context, it makes a lot more sense as to why this guy called the police earlier. This woman is just fucking insane.
It sounds like you need a restraining order to start with.
Alicia makes a dramatic exit, but police aren't far behind.
Go where?
She's going to be here, like your parents said.
No.
Yes.
You have to come home. You have to leave. No.
Don't kick my dog!
Dad, I'm here. I
Dad,
can
I'll
hear
back
you.
up.
Do not kick
I am
my dog.
talking to my dad for a second.
Then talk. I'm going to stand right here while you do it.
Dad. I want to talk to Ted privately.
No, you're done there, Louise.
Mom, Dad, stop.
I've had to deal with Julie. She's
I don't care, Dad. I'm saying something. I want to talk to Ted privately.
It isn't gonna help, Louise.
Dad, I'm not talking to you. I'm talking to the officer.
That's not going to happen
Why?
because
But if you race and
of what you just did. That's not going to happen.
Because I scurried away and got back from him?
You were kicking.
Louise.
The dog was in my face.
Okay.
If you're the type of person to kick a dog for literally no reason, you're a terrible person. Keep in mind, the dog's not attacking her, not trying to do anything besides show her love, and she just kicked it. That is abusive behavior, and her first reaction to doing something abusive is to call her dad. It's generally unfucking believable. Also, if my audio's doing anything weird right now, I'm sorry about that. I'm trying to get it working, but it's just acting up, so sorry.
You're not talking to him privately right now. That's not how it's going to go.
Later in court, just cooperate with Ralph. Are you still listening to that?
I need you guys to come up here, Dad, and help me. I have a lot of stuff.
Police give our suspect time to talk, but eventually decide it's time to move on.
Well, we got to come up with a solution for what's going on right
Yeah. Well, right now I'm talking to my dad.
now. Okay. But we can't stand here all night, so we got to
Okay,
come up with a
so-
solution now.
Okay.
Okay?
So you guys are going to stand here while I grab everything that's mine?
Well, I'm going to give you a couple options. Okay? I'm sure Ted is nice enough to make arrangements so you can get the rest of your stuff, get what you need for tonight, and you go, or you're going to have to go with us because you can't stay here.
400 in your account.
What were my options?
I said you can gather up the stuff you need for tonight, and you can go, and Ted will make arrangements to get the rest of your stuff
Why
to
can't
you.
Ted and I go through everything together and you guys just stand there?
Because we don't have all night to do that. You're going to have to make other arrangements if you have that much stuff.
It's right there.
Yeah, I know where my
He was
medicine
in your
is.
way. He was in your way. I was just trying to... So he didn't... Him.
Am I allowed to take any of the weed or no?
There is none.
That was the biggest self-report of all time. She would be fucking horrible at Among Us, and I don't even know why you would say that in front of a cop. Why, in your right fucking mind, would you ever admit to drug possession in front of a cop that's recording you?
Well, you're not allowed to possess it, so no.
Well, here, come on, I'll show you where
I'm not
it
worried
is.
about get your stuff.
No, I'm getting half my weed.
You're not taking it with you.
Well, if we're... Well,
It's not-
actually, technically, it's not mine, though, so...
It doesn't matter whose it is. You can't legally possess it.
Right.
Keep in mind they live in Wisconsin where weed is legal, so she's looking for illegal drugs right now in front of an officer. For somebody who wants to keep their kids so badly, she seems to be speedrunning how to lose them the fastest.
We're not worried about that today. You need
Why
them
can't
to...
I have...
Ma'am, I just gave you your options. You get your necessities and leave on your own.
I'm trying to find one. I lived here for over a year. I'm looking for my stuff.
None of your necessities are down here. It's under construction.
You think you could bring me some tubs? So I could put my in?
I don't think you need that much, do you? You're just supposed to be going...
I'm still taking my necessity clothes with me and all my military equipment. All my military files. I'm gonna need more than this. I
I'm
need
going.
fucking
I'm
tubs.
going. I'm going.
on
Ma'am, you need to stop yelling.
it. Is he he doesn't understand?
This is-
we bought
ma'am,
tubs. We bought tubs.
This is your last chance. If you continue to yell and swear, you are going to go into custody. I've had enough.
Swearing?
Yes, I've had enough. Get your stuff and let's go.
I'm getting my stuff. I'm allowed to swear. It's
You are not.
freedom of speech.
This close.
Yeah.
Get your
just-
stuff.
I don't understand people's logic when it comes to things like this. If an officer tells you specifically not to do one thing, why would you then proceed to do the exact thing they told you not to do that could possibly get you arrested? You were given one task, don't swear, and you couldn't even do that right.
I got in trouble doing the same you do. I mean, I got hurt doing the same you do.
Get your stuff and
I'm
let's
getting
go.
my stuff. Quit telling me to do it.
I have rock tubs.
Oh, now you want to bring tubs. Don't get in trouble for all the that he has, but I get in trouble. That's so funny. That's so typical, you guys. Huh?
Ma'am, if I wanted you to be in trouble, I'd have took you to jail a long time ago.
You would have.
You're trying my patience.
Yeah.
Get your stuff and let's go.
Do you not see me getting my
I
stuff?
told you to get your necessities.
And I'm getting my. You see my necessities?
That's not necessary.
My medicine, my stuff from
Last-
the military.
Hey, so quick note, I don't know if I'm allowed to show you what happens next, but you are allowed to hear it.
It's enough. Back up, back up, back up. Over on your belly now. Put your hands behind your back. Hands behind your back. Hands behind your back.
So what happened that I wasn't allowed to show you is that she assaulted an officer and ended up having to get a taser pulled out on her. And her reaction to everything that was happening is trying to do the battle cry from Attack on Titan, but she kind of failed at it. And all she was able to accomplish was getting arrested. This is one of the wildest body cam footages that I've ever seen, but honestly, it makes me really upset because at the end of the day, she is still a mother, and it's kind of heartbreaking that the kids had to watch a lot of this happen. But in the end, she only has herself to blame because she called 2 different people asking for advice, and all of them told her just comply with the cops, and she still didn't comply with the cops. So that's on her. But please, comment down below what you thought, and I really do hope the kids are in a better situation because this must be horrible to watch. But don't forget to leave a like and subscribe to the channel as it really does help me out, and I'll see you on the next one. Later.